Hey friend, I am so glad you're here. I wanted to share with you, after I've been doing this for quite a while, what are my top favorite resources, and they're free, for learning how to refinish furniture. Just as I've gone along in my journey, I wanted to share those with you. And I feel like we all kind of have a list for things like this of people who have really influenced our journey of learning. And so I think we all have a list that looks a little bit different, probably, but I'm going to share with you my list. And you should share your list below, because I think that would be really cool to see what are your top 5 or top 7 influences on your learning. So here's my list. Here's number 7, and that will be Kay Scott. She is on YouTube. I catch her a lot on Facebook, and she does some really amazing, pretty in-depth videos of how she refinishes furniture. Often she paints, but she doesn't only paint. And so I have found a lot of helpful knowledge from her, as well as, I will say, a lot of inspiration, because she does a great before and after video usually. And so highly recommend Kay Scott. Coming in at number 6 is Pretty Distressed. And I don't know if you know this or not, but she was one of the first ones who was really in the social media world doing this painted furniture, flipping furniture thing. You can glean a lot of knowledge from her as well, from just being in this space for a long time. And I have learned a lot from her. Number 5. So number 5 on my list isn't actually a furniture flipping channel, but it's actually the channel called Cypress Room. One half of Cypress Room is Christina Mascari, and she is Pretty Distressed. I already mentioned her channel, but she started this channel specifically for people who were trying to get into the YouTube world, and it was like, oh, furniture flipping and YouTube? That was perfect. It was perfect for me. I've learned so much, and I've taken so many just little tips here and there from their channel that it's been a big help. So if you're looking to put your videos out to share with everyone else on YouTube or other social media, check out the Cypress Room. They have a ton of content available, and really just starting out with this really great and helpful channel. It's a gold mine. I stumbled upon a gold mine. Now, my number 4 is Abby Askew. I think that's how you say her name, Abby Askew. I'll ask you. Her channel has been really cool to watch, and I also catch her on Facebook a lot. Now she's bought a house and is flipping an entire house, which is kind of my dream, to start with furniture and then maybe someday flip a house. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but it would be fun. Her videos are so cool because she shows from beginning to end just the whole process, and she explains it so well as she goes along, and she can do that in like really short little videos. So I've often watched just whole complete videos of hers where she's flipped nightstands, dressers, different things. And I really like that when you take really terrible, worn out, broken down pieces that are, people are just like, how do I get rid of this? Do I throw this away? Do I burn it? What do I do? And she's like, no, I'm going to make it beautiful. And she does. I hope you don't think that my number 3 resource that I'm going to share is lame. Also, you might not think it's actually free, but the number 3 resource that I found the most helpful in my learning is experience. I know we've all heard it. Experience is a great teacher, and it's true. Honestly, here's your pep talk. If you always keep watching videos and you learning all this stuff, but you never actually flip the furniture or list the furniture that you flipped, then it's always going to be that thing that you've wanted to do and never tried, or were too scared to just pull the trigger and do it. You don't want this to always be the thing that you've always dreamed of doing, and then you never went for it. You never just painted the furniture. You never just listed it on Facebook and just to see if someone would buy it. And it also kind of decides for you if you love this or not. Because if you start doing something and then realize, wow, this is not enjoyable for me, I do not love this, well, then you're just going to go ahead and get rid of those furniture pieces that you planned to flip and the paint cans that you're not going to use now, because you realize, wow, I really don't enjoy this. This is not fun for me. But if you love it, you're gonna find so much value in your time spent and your hard work to make something look really stunning and beautiful, and maybe make some extra cash. But just that accomplishment of working hard to make something look beautiful again, it's just something you gotta do it. You just gotta do it. So here's your pep talk. Just do it. That's it. Just get started. And as you go along, you're gonna get better and better. You're gonna learn more things, lots of things. You learn lots of things by trial and error. Lots of things. At least I did. Experience is a great teacher, and that's why I've put it at number 3. Number 2, the most helpful channel that I found was back in, it seems like 2021-ish. I started watching the channel called Furniture Flipping Teacher, and I was really intrigued by her story because she is a teacher she was a kindergarten teacher, and in 2020, when all the schools shut down, she was at home. She decided while she was at home during this time, during the pandemic, that she was going to flip furniture to pay off her student loans, which really resonated with me and probably resonates with a lot of people who are working on paying off debt or saving up for certain goals. That it's just a way that you can put equity into something and sell it for a profit and enrich people's lives, enrich your own lives. She was teaching me so many things, so many different techniques, and just sharing everything. And one thing that's different about her videos is that she shares the process as she's doing it. I'm really more of a voiceover, the video of me doing it, but she was just sharing it as she went along, and that was so helpful to me. And I learned probably a good bulk of what I know just from watching her videos, and she was just really interesting and genuine and just did beautiful work, really knew what she was doing, and highly recommend the Furniture Flipping Teacher. Her name's Lauren, and she is number 2. My number 1 recommendation, free resource. I feel like we should have a drum roll. Okay, number 1 goes to, you might not expect this, but Facebook groups that are for flipping furniture. I cannot tell you how helpful it is. It is like a search engine for furniture flippers. Join them on Facebook. There'll be all vast array of different kinds. There'll be furniture flippers, there'll be furniture painters, that way you don't get shamed for painting furniture that some people think you should have stained. And then there'll be furniture restoration, furniture refinishers. There's all kinds of different aspects of furniture refinishing. Heck, start your own, I don't know. But what's helpful is if you have a question, you can ask the question and get kind of a collective response of things to try. Although, take some of the suggestions with a grain of salt, because sometimes they're bad suggestions. Thankfully, other commenters will jump on and give their opinions and say why it's a bad suggestion. Everyone be nice. But I found it so helpful because if somebody else asks a question, I'm like, oh, that is a great question. I need to learn that. And so I will go and follow the comment threads, and I will learn just a whole bunch of ideas of how to remedy different things that are going on with furniture. And it's amazing. I've learned so much. And then you can share your progress, and you can get inspiration from other people's work. You can share your own work and inspire others. It's really just a pouring in and a gleaning from process. So this is free, I'm telling you. Facebook groups are awesome. And when you're in a group, I don't know if you know this, but there's a search bar at the top, and you can search for certain keywords, and it'll bring up different times that people have asked probably the same question that you're trying to ask. I am going to do my best to link or tag everyone who was mentioned in this video, but definitely check them out. And I really want to know your list. What's your top 5 or top 3 or top 7? What are your favorite resources for learning and being inspired to do furniture flipping? I really want to know. So share with us in the comments. And as always, I'm really glad you're here.